Whenever you start to know a person, you start to know whatever their evilness they have stored inside them. And so whenever you are about to build a business, or whenever you are trying to go for that $1 million ideas, people usually say that, stay disconnected, or don't connect so much to the people whom you are working with, to your colleagues, to your bosses. And it's always say that you should maintain a professional environment, a professional relationship with them. You should never get close to them, or you should never have those family type bonds. But why not? I am a family guy totally. And I really wanted to build this business to a family level where we all work together. And I used to think about just one thing, that, if we are friends, if we have same values, and if we have an unbreakable bond, then we can combat any situation that is able to arise on a business. And so it's not just the matter that it strengthens our organization, but it also strengthens all of our profits and lows and downs. And we have a team, we have a raw talent group that will be with us no matter what the condition is. But apparently people say, and people are not wrong, that you should just maintain all of these gradual relations, or all of those formal relations with your employees, with your colleagues, and with your boss. And they say it for a reason. Because this world is not 100% true. It say that whenever you get to know a person and you start to know them deeper and you build a closer relation to them, you see their evil side. And if we have some evil side known of XYZ person to us, we start to build a boundary between both of us. And that's not good, because that not just hinders your personal relation or not your core relation, but it also kind of surpasses all of those particular business relations you need to have. So if you are working with a person as if a brand deal, and you start to know this person, and you kind of know that, oh, this person is addicted to alcohol, or this person is addicted to XYZ things in his life, it might hinder your connections further. And so the business you could have built together will never be built. And so sometimes people say that, disconnect all of your humanity when it comes to business. Business is just straight game of numbers. Mr. Wonderful, he usually focuses on business. And so maybe he can be rich, but that's not my values. That's not how I want to go with this thing. My entire life's goal has to build a business, or build an entire structure of organization where everybody is standing root to root for each other. Doesn't matter if we stop working with each other, doesn't matter if the business goes in loss, we all are standing together. So I don't want a person in my company who just takes me as a boss, or who takes me as a colleague, or I take him as an employee. We are considering each other's brothers and sisters. And the reason why it becomes important is because I want to build a connection. I want to build a tribe, a family that can thrive for years, a legacy that can be maintained. How I want to go with this company is, whenever I have a kid, all of those employees so-called are my brothers, and they come to see my kid. And whenever they have that kid or they get married, I go to their wedding. I always wanted to build human connections. I wanted to have a tribe of people, of all of us, working together on the same goal. And I don't think human relations hinder you out. Well, obviously, if sometimes there are some evil intentions, then we as brothers will try to cure them. We'll try to show him the new path. And obviously, look, there will always be, as I said, even in the best business, you'll always have 10% churn. A churn is your percentage that gets lost, or that gets messed up, or that's kind of your failure rate, whatever you can call churn is. So it says that whatever your amount generated, it should always go in 10% churn. So 10% will always be depleted to the revenue you could have generated. So obviously not all of your employees or not all of your relations would be 110% good or 110% family-like. 10 people might be very messed up, to be honest, very messed up. Like, let me be honest, even if I'm going with the family-oriented view, I don't want to be connected with a person who's heroin addicted or XYZ, addicted. I don't want to connect with that person. Why? Because I don't want to spoil myself. Okay, even though I believe that I have strong values, if I stay around such a stimulus, maybe I can get addicted to it. Who knows? Slowly. But if a person is ready to move on, if you are willing to put in that efforts to make him move on, and if he is ready to move on, then why not? It's like, you are going to leave your girlfriend once she gets fat, or you're going to leave your boyfriend once he gets a dad bod. Is it even a thing? Do you ever break your relations because of one of the X factors that they had is now losing? No. Maybe people say that, if you're not the A player in the business game, you will be, what do we call that? Laid off. Yeah. So until unless you don't keep up your A game, not only the means of promotion, but you can also get laid off. So practically, whenever you are working, you work with a constant stress that, oh, I might get laid off. Oh, my business, my job is in danger. But with me, if I build such a business where we all family, a person can talk to me freely and I can talk to them freely as friends, then there's no such stress on their head that, they can get laid off. No, they'll never get laid off. I give them a guarantee because we have a relation. And so this gives them a free space where they can work. They can work for hours with free mentality, with free head zone where they can constantly focus instead of stressing about their job and stressing about how they are going to pay to their families and their rents and their XYZ credits they have been going. So for me, it has always been a thing where, I want to build a relation, and maybe, many business guys or many business gurus can roast me at this one, but I will always look for family. And obviously I will have 10% churn. I will meet 10% such people who will kind of destroy me at some point. But that happens. But so that if to kind of get feared from the 10% churn, should I not focus on to building relations, a long lasting relation that can help me and the business grow XX amount? It can be infinite growth. You don't know it right now. When there's a person who knows that you are backing his side anytime, he works with 100% of his potential. So if I take care of your family, if I say that your family is my family, then you stop stressing about your family and you start to focus on the things that you were supposed to work. And so if we all go in for the same purpose, same goal, then just think how much that force of nature could help us. Just think about 100 people focused on one thing, amazingly passionate in all of their subjects. And so I think I would never go for someone who has raw talent. Okay, I won't go for someone who has been, huge portfolio or worked in 10 companies. Never. Sorry. If you worked in 10 companies, that means you cannot stay at one position anytime in your life. I would love to go with a raw, talented, potential guy with amazing amount of passion to work. I'll go with some guy. Maybe he has not worked for anyone. He has some cool ass things that he has done and he's just showing me that, like a person, like a video editor. He's just showing me one of these videos he edited at his home, just randomly, his own video. He's just showing me that. And I see raw potential. I see how much this guy is passionate about. I'm kind of not understanding the nerd terms he's using by explaining me the edit. I want those traits. I want the traits who are raw potential, raw dogging, ready to work. Amazing potential. I don't care if they have no experience in the business. I will try to give them the experience. Or maybe they'll grow with me. But my main goal is to build a tribe that goes on with me for life. And the only one aim, let me announce it right now. Let me bring a marker, I'm going to announce it right now. If I have an empty page. We don't have an empty page. Yeah, we have. Okay, just wait a second. This is going to be the official name of Accru. And so you understand where I'm coming from. I'm not just an anime kid who is, really passionate about things. I'm really coming from somewhere. Understand, Straw Hats was a group that was collected with raw dog potential guys. All collected together, did wonders, but defeated the biggest guys in the business at that point. Defeated the biggest pirates. Yonkos at points. Raw dogs, raw potential guys, ready to be very passionate about something. Sanji being passionate about girls, different thing. Zoro being passionate about swords, different thing. Luffy being passionate about getting that One Piece. So there are different people who will be mastered in different things, and if we just go about we are trying to build professional relations, will never work out. It's important to build a relation that goes on for life, and you're choosing people not because they have a good portfolio or they have worked for 10 companies or they have millions of years of experience. We choose people because they have raw potential and they are ready to work hard, they are ready to be passionate, and they are ready to work with us for a lifetime, and they are ready to build a business with us. They are ready to not be formal with us. Okay, I want to build a family, please understand it. It hits different, okay, when you work with your dad, and it hits different when you work with your boss. So that's what I'm trying to say. When you work with your mom, when you work with your brothers, it's different than when you work with some of your colleagues and employees and head manager and head of this and CEO of these and COO and CMO, CFO. We are all just on together one level. It's needed that you need hierarchy, but we all still will be at same level. The newest intern to the CEO to anyone to the founder would be same in whatever business I ever do in my life. And business people can roast me, please. But this is the way I'll do it. Maybe I'll fail, but this is the only way I'll do it. Because I'm not afraid of that 10% churn on this one. I'm ready to face that 10% churn, but get my outcome and build a business that kind of stays with me, that bees with me in the time that I'm low and bees with me in the time that I'm highest in my life, and enjoy that, and kind of also feel the lows, cry with me. I want to go through all of those things within this one life and within next 10 years. So that's a great goal. That's a great goal that I want to achieve. And yeah, we have been kind of working hard, as it seems. We have been working really hard on the things. So the business is about to be launched. I'm really excited about it. Now all I have to do is find a good date to release the business. And I mean, it's out right now. I'll give the link right now to you. It's named as The Contacts. Okay. It's The Contacts, please. I'm like fingers crossed. And because I did not get Contacts as the name on Instagram, so I named it The Contacts. And it's amazing name, I think, and I'm ready to work hard onto it. I also created the logo of it. I can also link down the channel that we have created for Contacts. And so the entire plan is to kind of create videos and then kind of attract our very own customers or very own clients, and then work with them to kind of provide them way more value than that they are currently achieving. And yeah, and even if look, if I'll be brutally honest with you, I don't think many people watching have amazing potential or raw thing. But if you just have basic editing skills, if you just have basic Photoshop skills, if you just kind of know how to edit photos and videos, please come with me. Okay, work with me. Okay, that's all I can say right now, because I don't have enough funds to kind of put in all of that work. So yeah, if you're ready to work with me for some days with almost no to zero money, but if you want to create wonders with me, then why not? Okay, we'll do it together. So yeah, please let me know. I'll give you my Instagram in the pinned comment, so that you can go there and kind of chat with me over there, so that we can discuss about if you want to work. Please, I'm ready, more than enough. I'm ready. Okay, so please let me know. Okay, that's it. Pray to God. Stay away from troubles. Stay safe. Keep your mom and dad safe. Make them proud. Make yourself feel proud and believe in yourself that yeah, you can do these things. Look, this business things always make me anxious, because I never think they are my cup of tea, because my parents have always told me that you can't do this, you can do this. Even yesterday when I told my mom that, I want to do these big things in my life, she's like, you will do that? You will? And I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. Okay, but I have to believe in myself that, I'm going to do this. So, I mean, I have to be my own guiding angel, because I don't have one. So that's it. Pray to God, pray for me, please, just a little bit prayer in your prayer. Okay, a little bit of mine. And if you don't pray, start praying. Okay, that's it. Bye. Jai Jinendra.